Good gentlemen. Actually, I want to take a minute and compliment Mr. Cummings. Sometimes he and I disagree, but rarely. But his line of questioning, Mr. Neffinger, I'm not here just to bust your chops, but his line of questioning was from the other side of the aisle, and what we heard raised great questions, and it was documented by staff, the amounts of money that were used to pay, to transfer people in retribution. It was, and then the other thing too is sometimes, I was telling the chairman, I think you're a good guy. I think you were a good guy to be sent in to clean up the mess. But sometimes the leader is fed mushrooms and kept in the dark. I'll put that as politely as we can. And Mr. Cummings described to you what we heard is going on, that you're being fed this information by these people who are protecting their rear ends. I'm trying to put this in terms that can be transmitted on C-SPAN of the family community. But again, this is our concern. I helped create TSA. I'll never forget, Mr. Mineta and I went out and I think it was like we had a goal of 20 or 30 minutes from curb to the gate. That was our gate. That's when it was under the Transportation Committee. And we actually went out and did a thing. And it can be done. We don't have to hassle the 99% of the people. We're supposed to be looking for the ones that are getting through. And again, you have an attrition rate of an average of about 10%, right? For screeners? Average, across the board. Tell us, if you can't tell me now, I want to know what the attrition...
average of it. It's higher in the part-time
Okay, and you have
workforce.
4,500 full-time, or 45,000 as your cap. You have 4,500 vacancies at any time. 30% of them are dropping out after you train them, and 38% of the non-TSO. That's what we have from you. So again, it's a tub that the water is draining, and we're not going to get. That's why it's very hard to administer all those people. And staffing to traffic. They can't staff to traffic. And you heard one of your defenders, Mrs. Maloney's, sometimes the pre-check line was longer than the others because no one adjusts. It's not a thinking organizations, and I don't know how you get it. I'm an advocate of private screening under federal supervision, of which hopefully could make better decisions. But I want to also know the total number of bonuses that were paid in 2015, 2014. I want to know how much that's for management personnel and your highest level. Then I want to know the maximum and minimum amount for the screeners. These guys do work hard, and the staff's telling me their max is in the range of $300, and this guy's getting $80,000, and we're screwing the guy that's doing the work and the job. If we paid them better, maybe we could retain them. I know some of the private screening companies pay more than the TSA schedule. They have to pay the minimum. It's not done on the cheap. You're aware of that, aren't you? You have that flexibility to pay more?
I have some flexibility. I don't have much flexibility.
Maybe you need more. Thank you. And